Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to talk about a variety of topics, but this first topic, what is going to happen after December 15th, or more importantly, what's going to be happening on December 16th. Today is Thursday, and as we kind of predicted, I did not feel like Tesla was going to be doing anything today because they are certainly riding out this 0% deadline until the 15th. So our next expected change when something could be happening is going to be on the 16th. And is it going to be the big thing, which I feel like a lot of people are predicting, which is going to be inventory discounts, bigger inventory discounts across the board. So we're going to take a look at that plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on Tesla at the best financing rate. So definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested, and definitely check out my Patreon link down below in the description where you can support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there. And you can schedule a phone call with me so we can go over your exact buying situation on how to get the best deal and if you'll get potentially an approval for a Tesla vehicle or not. So you don't have to spend that $250 on a deposit. And today's live stream is partnered with Mint Mobile, where you can save money on your mobile phone plan for as low as $15 a month, but more on that later. And so taking a look at inventory, this is where it gets very interesting. And we got to think about this. What is going to be happening after the 15th, maybe even on the 16th? Because I do feel like the general consensus is that it's going to be inventory discounts, more inventory discounts across the board on all the different vehicles that are out there. But taking a look at inventory, Tesla's doing a pretty decent job. We got purple line right here, Model X, Model S also going down, and also Model 3 staying relatively low as well. But Model Y, you can see, is getting pretty high. And usually when we see crazy spikes like this, it could be a pricing change or the reevaluating or whatever, or maybe more 2025s that are coming online. But you can see it has shot right back higher for the Tesla Model Y inventory. And so taking a look at deals out there, we're still seeing about the same, anywhere from $4,000 to $5,000 max on Model Y, Model 3s that are out there. And the best thing with that is that's before the $2,000 or $1,000 Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you can get an extra discount on a Tesla vehicle. But just taking a look at California market, we can see vehicles, a lot of them are demo vehicles, like $1,700 off. And so Tesla's still kind of pushing on that they want to sell these 2024s, and they're not really discounting 2025s that much. So that could be a big thing that happens. Maybe 2025s start to get some major discounts with adjustments and everything across the board. But it seems like right here, like here's a 2024 long range all-wheel drive, $4,160 off. And that's really where you're going to find the bigger discounts in long range or performance. Real-wheel drive, on whether it's the long range rear-wheel drive on the Model 3 or the Model Y, you're not going to find as many discounts on that. And it kind of makes sense because might as well step up to a higher one. Might as well step up to a long range so you can get that better deal out there. And I would say it's worth it to step up 100%. I mean, performance can be a little bit over and overkill, but if it's a quick, small difference between long range and performance, it might actually be worth it. Of course, in our previous history of owning Teslas, our first Model 3 was a Model 3 Performance Stealth, which if you didn't know what that was, it's a pretty interesting build, which is basically a long range, but it could go as fast as a Model 3 Performance. And then we went with a Model Y Performance, which is a little bit of an overkill because really it's not too many differences. And I would say go with the long range unless it's like only $1,000 difference by going to a performance. But let's talk about this. So what could be happening on the 16th? Shout out to Brandon for posting this. Quote, I wouldn't be surprised to see more inventory discounts on the 16th, but be sure to use a referral code. Exactly. Absolutely. If there's inventory levels that Tesla did not forecast, otherwise delivered from yet to be assigned to a purchase, this will happen. I mean, one thing is for sure, Tesla has certainly been doing a good job of pushing this 0%. And I do feel like a lot of people are really gunning for that 0% offer and placing an order because that could be a strategy, right? Like place your order now, hold a vehicle that you would like. stall Tesla for a week or two because we're already so close to the 15th, and then see if anything pops up the week after. And then at the end of the day, the offer at the end of the day is still a great deal regardless year to date. And so you're getting the best deal, of course, across the board. But here's a post from Chris Hilbert. A coworker told me he canceled his Model Y order. He could not get the 0% APR and was upset. He and his wife both have 830 credit score and only debt is another car. Crazy. It's so interesting enough here. Hopefully they read through all the different financing documents on the vehicles, because it does say you do have to put 20% down to get that 0% offer. And so a lot of people might miss that. They might just see that big 0% across the board and they don't read the fine print, because there's a lot of it. And if you're not putting that 20%, it could be a higher rate. So like here, for instance, if you're doing that 60-month term at 0 down, then it's going up to 0.99. But maybe there could be something else with that story that we're not missing there, but definitely make sure you're reading all the different fine print. But Tesla is stressing that this 0% offer on the Model 3, which only goes up to 36 months, and Model Y, which goes up to 60 months, is ending this month. You have to place your order. You have to place a deposit. It's a $250 deposit if you want to lock up any of these vehicles. And at this moment, Tesla's only looking for that deposit. You don't have to take delivery, but you do sacrifice a $250 deposit. It's non-refundable. And so the strategy could be to try and stall to see if any sort of incentives are out there. But don't put in a deposit if you're thinking you're just trying to get that money back. You will lose it if you try and cancel, and Tesla will take away the vehicle if you don't take delivery by the end of December 31st. They won't cancel your order, but they'll kind of just leave it in limbo, and you'll basically lose $250 at the end of the day. But I'm just kind of curious, like, what could be happening? I mean, what else could be happening after the 16th? Like, are you waiting for something more than 0%? I don't think it's going to get any lower than that. I mean, there could be a Hail Mary where Tesla just goes insane and just really just puts 0% across all the vehicles all the way up to 60 to 72 months. I don't see them doing that, but at the same time, every single time I feel like I've said something like that, Tesla just goes around and does some crazy stuff. But here's another interesting offer that I personally think could happen as well, because it's a small offer. Quote, hoping they increase it to 6 months full self-driving and 6 months supercharging. That would be a nice one, and wouldn't be an extra cost or too much of a cost to them. And if they're taking away 0%, which probably costs them a lot, then they could really get there and do that. But why isn't there 36 months, or why isn't there Model 3 60 months for 0%? I agree. I feel like if Tesla wants to really clear out all the Model 3s, which they don't have a problem selling Model 3s, they could put a crazier offer on that at the end of the day. But let's take a look at the poll. I mean, people are definitely buying, and I know a lot of you in the chat are probably placed a deposit already. I know a lot of people in the Discord, our secret Discord down below in the description, have also placed a deposit as well. And they're trying to go for that strategy of let's just hold the vehicle and see what happens in the near future. So if you're going to do that, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code just like the one down below in the description, so you can get up to a $2,000 off discount. And of course, don't forget to check out our deal spreadsheet also down below in the description, so you can see which different vehicles have the biggest discount that is out there. But here's a fun post. Bought a Model Y for $299 monthly lease. That's $10 a day. Of course, it's not really $299. There's taxes, fees, and everything. And so that's going to add a couple $100 a month to the payment. But still, it is fun to see a low $299 $1 a month lease on a vehicle. But I put a poll out there on the channel because I asked everybody, what do you think is going to be happening after December 15th, because 0% is ending very, very soon. Actually, in fact, you've got 3 days to make a decision if 0% is more important to you or not. But I asked everybody, what do you think Tesla is going to do? And at this early stage in this poll, only 24 votes, 46% inventory discounts are going to get better. 29% said that actually they're going to extend it to the end of the year, which they potentially could. I could see that as well. Or maybe they double down and do both. And so the fun thing with that and the strategy is that if it gets better, if like it goes to 6 months free supercharging, you'll most likely be able to get that offer. And if you see a better inventory discount out there, you should be able to switch your order to an inventory vehicle as well, and you should be able to take advantage of that. We've definitely seen that before in the past as well. And then 17% said more supercharging or full self-driving. But certainly it is an interesting time for sure, especially with Model Y inventory spiking like crazy. There certainly is a Osborne effect that that is happening right now, because there was another spotting of a Model Y Juniper, this time in San Jose. And we can tell it is because we got the newer front fascia that we've been seeing around. And of course, it drove by very quickly. And this was, I believe, in San Jose. So a very interesting spotting for sure. I mean, last thing we heard is that the new Model Y Juniper is going to be a Q1 release next year. And some people are saying it's going to be a January release next year, which would be absolutely insane if it actually is. And if you're looking for a deal on a current gen Model Y, which would now be a older gen Model Y, maybe January, maybe you should just hold off and see, because if a new one is that close to coming out, if the new Model Y Juniper is that close to coming out, it is going to have some depreciated effects for sure on the older one or the current one that's for sale, because they're going to be selling both at the same time. And so that's when a perfect storm is going to be happening for a very, very, very big deal. And so the one thing that has always rang true is that month after month that we've been doing this for about 2 years, the deals have just gotten better and better and better. And you really can't time Tesla at all. And Tesla is just on a mission really to build these cars and get these cars into everybody's hands. And the one way to do that is just to make them affordable, a more affordable monthly payment, and just make them be everywhere. In other news, TesBros, one of our favorite PPF DIY or DIY PPF kit providers out there, is running a pre-order on the Model 3 Highland. This is a really cool thing if you want to save a bunch of money on PPF and do it yourself. I'm a firm believer on PPF now, because now we've gone on the Cybertruck. It makes a ton of sense. If you want to use our affiliate code, you support the channel, and definitely check it out down below in the description, along with all the other different discount codes for all the different providers out there. And definitely check out TesBros as well. I think they were running a sale at one point where it was a very low cost on a Model 3 PPF kit. And then in other news, this is a really cool thing that just came out, and I was really taking a look at this, but Lightship, an electric RV company, has finally released their details on their first electric RV. It starts at $250,000, sleeps 4 people, has a bathroom, and is self-sustainable with an electric battery and solar panels and everything like that. I mean, really cool. And the cool thing with this is that this actually gets a little bit cheaper. I mean, it's $250,000 for the first 50 units that are going to be released in, I think, 2025, but it does go down to $125,000, which I feel like it's a little bit more palatable for an RV, because I feel like that's the average cost, but $125,000 in 2027. So would you buy one of these? I mean, automotive grade HVAC, fully outfitted bathroom, kitchen, Starlink ready auto leveling, and solar panels, 10 to 15 kilowatts per day. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let us know what your thoughts on it. We're going to jump into the next topic. Before we get into our next topic, I've been trying to save money lately, and that's why we talk about this channel, trying to get the best deal on a Tesla. And I've been looking at our subscriptions like YouTube Premium, Netflix, trying to figure out how I could save some money every single month. And cutting expenses, it's kind of hard. We've been trying to rack our brain together and figure out how. That's why I'm so intrigued with our channel partner, Mint Mobile. They offer premium wireless starting at $15 a month. And I can get high-speed data and unlimited talk and text on the nation's largest 5G network, and I can even bring my own phone along with my current number and existing contracts. I'm sacrificing nothing. I've used Mint Mobile a ton, and I switched my second line to Mint Mobile, and I've been using it to watch YouTube and play podcasts on our daily commute and haven't noticed any drop in speed. And I can't tell the difference. So how hard is it to switch service? Big Wireless wants you to think it's actually hard, but it's not at all. Switching to Mint is super easy thanks to digital eSIM cards, which most of you now have. You can sign up and activate immediately right on your phone from the comfort of your home. If your phone doesn't have an eSIM, Mint will ship you a new SIM card for free. So if you want to save little money without the sacrifice, go to trymintmobile.com/DennisCW, also linked down below in the description, to get premium wireless for just $15 a month when you purchase a 3-month plan. Thank you to Mint for partnering, and let's get on to the next topic. Thanks for that, everyone. Blueberry, thanks for coming in. Roger, Classified, Gregory C, great to see you. Blueberry, Roland, Garima, LPL Down, thanks for coming in. Vish Hadouken, thanks for coming in. JC, Roger, thank you all for dropping by. In case you are brand new to the channel, welcome. We're doing a giveaway actually today. We're doing a giveaway every single day in December. And it's a flash giveaway where it kicks off one day, we kick off that giveaway, and we choose the winner of that giveaway the next day. And then, of course, we kick off another giveaway, and on it actually goes. In today's giveaway, the winner is winning a Jawa phone mount for their Tesla vehicle. I really like Jawa for their phone mounts. We use it in all of our Tesla. We've used it in all our past 3 Teslas, and is what is like the #1 accessory I would recommend when you buying a Tesla accessory. So definitely check it out. Jawa down below in the description for the phone mount and get an extra discount. And of course, we're giving one away today, and then we're kicking off another giveaway so you can win this. So the first thing you got to do is you got to hit that like button, because that's the first thing to be entered into the giveaway, and then we'll give you the exact instructions and everything on how to join in. In this next topic, Tesla has killed lease buyouts, sort of. Tesla has introduced lease buyouts. They did it pretty recently, and they've had some glitches with this. So here is exactly what is happening. So there's a post on Reddit where the lease buyout option is gone within the Tesla lease option app. And so it looks like someone actually reached out to Tesla Financing, and they said, quote, "We offer lease buyouts as an option at the end of the lease. Once your lease is close to maturity, you will be eligible to buy out your vehicle. There was a brief period of time where we had a glitch that allowed customers to buy out the vehicles at any time. Because you didn't accept your quote you produced in the app, the quote is now inactive, and we are unable to honor it." So lease buyouts just came online recently with Tesla vehicles, and I guess there was a confusion here, because in the beginning when it first came out, there was people that had leases for a month, a year, or whatever it is, the old program after whatever date it was released, and it was able to see a lease buyout screen which showed how much they could buy it out. Well, it seems like that was a massive glitch for Tesla, and it does appear that if you have an old lease before that new policy, you cannot buy out that lease mid-lease, and you have to wait all the way to the end of the 36 months. But it seems like new leases, the good news though for everybody that is about to lease, it seems like the loophole for the $7,500 federal tax credit for Cybertrucks, Model X's, Model S's, even some other vehicles is still alive and well. Because taking a look at this, I was able to reach out to someone who just leased a Cybertruck the other day and still generated a lease buyout today within the Tesla app, and it still showed an adjusted lease balance, which in the contract of a lease contract that Tesla has in paragraph, I think 14 or 32, it actually says you can purchase the vehicle for the adjusted lease balance. So it's still good news to see that the current Cybertruck leaser that just leased the other day can still see the adjusted buyout lease number in their app, and potentially could go ahead and proceed to buying it out after getting that $7,500 federal tax rate, where you can see right here on the adjusted cap cost reduction. So it seems like the loophole is still alive and well. And the one thing with this loophole is that you must lease it for Tesla, or must lease it through Tesla Trust or Chase Bank. Of course, Chase Bank takes a little bit longer because they have to wait for the paperwork and everything like that. We're still seeing that happen and placing, but it seems like Tesla Trust is a more immediate thing, and you can see the actual buyout quote immediately after you take delivery of the vehicle on day one. But hopefully that clears it up. Let us know, are you looking to be buying out a lease? Are you going through the process right now? Let us know how the process is and whether it's easy or not. We're talking to a couple of people right now in the DMs about them buying out their Cybertruck, and Chase does take a little bit longer because it's not streamlined through with the Tesla app. But we're going to jump into the live stream comments. Blueberry, thanks for coming in. Classified Model Y inventory shot up. Yes, it did. It's pretty interesting, and we're not really seeing too many discounts even though it shot up. Gregory, you make me think I should delay my delivery day when you say wait until after the 15th. Well, it depends on the deal, right? If you really want 0% financing, I would say roll with it and keep it. Roland, if you place an order now, lock in the 0%, can you switch to another model if you see discounts after the 15th and keep the 0%? I would imagine so, because you're following the instructions. You place your order, and if anything, they want you to take delivery by the 31st, and so they'll happily try and get you into a different vehicle so you can take delivery ASAP. LPL, it will be hard for this early bird to stay up late Eastern time. We'll try my best to watch it live whenever you can. Yeah, sorry about that. Usually 5:30, but we were flying and traveling today, and so I'm sorry for coming on a little bit later. Vish, I want to buy a ultra red mono white long range. I can see a demo with white interior near my location with 1,500 miles for it, $2,000 off. Is it a good deal? Just worried about the demo with white interior. Now, I'd be perfectly fine with that. $2,000 off. It seems to be right in the middle of what we see on the maximum, but of course, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code just like the one down below in your description, so you can get up to another $1,000, which would make that $3,000 off. So perfectly fine for sure. Hoping for extra 1K off on referral. Classified, I mean, that could be a stretch goal. Maybe we potentially could see that after the 16th. Maybe they double down on like 6 months free supercharging, 6 months full self-driving, and another $2,000 for everybody on the referral side of the program. That would be pretty cool. Redukin, they could do 0.99 for 360 or 72 months. Yeah, I mean, they don't really have to do 0%. I mean, I feel like a 0.99 or 1.99 for 72 months across the board on all models, that would really clear out inventory. And maybe that's what they do. Maybe that's what they're setting up right now and saying that, hey, 0% is actually ending and it's coming to a deadline, but we're going to offer 1.99 all the way up to 72 months, which would be a great deal across the board for all the different models. Do I need an adapter for my standard garage wall charger, non-Tesla, or will my Model 3 come with one? Gregory, an adapter will actually come with one, so you don't have to buy anything extra. And if it doesn't, then ask for it at the delivery appointment. It's called a J1772 adapter for your Tesla. There's plenty of checklists out there with like delivering a vehicle or anything, but really the biggest thing is make sure you got floor mats and make sure you got that adapter on your vehicle when you take delivery, because it's a very important adapter at the end of the day. In this next topic, buy this 2024 Tesla Model 3 Performance for $39,000. But there's a little bit more to this one. Shout out to the Discord members of our secret Discord that you can find a link in bio or down below in the description. They found this interesting Model 3 Performance. It's a Model 3 Performance for a crazy low price listed here. Shout out to CJ for posting this. But let's take a look at this one, because this one gets very interesting. I mean, on the surface level, it looks very, very clean. And in fact, it's actually pretty close to where our California is in terms of which taking a go look at it. But Model 3 Performance, white with black interior. And we can see all the different specs here. I mean, only 1,000 miles on it. I mean, this seems like a crazy price, right? At $39,000. But taking a look at it more, it does appear that it is a low mileage Model 3 rebuild title due to accident inspected by Tesla and has supercharging network access. No issues, everything works, clean inside and out. Very interesting to see that already there is a rebuilt version of a Model 3 Performance and it's riding around just like this. And on top of that, it already has access to the supercharger network, which is very interesting because typically you're not supposed to be able to do this with a rebuilt title. But very interesting. Would you take a risk on this? Would you try and buy this one for, I mean, really, you can get a Model 3 Performance, of course, not a white one, maybe a gray one after the tax credit, a base one, or a tax credit special that they like to say for $47,000 if you qualify for the tax credit, maybe even $46,000 if you qualify for the tax credit and the referral code. So $39,000, it seems like a big gamble, but let us know. Would you buy something like this or would you move on to something else? But let's jump into the live stream comments. But one second. But thanks for coming in, everybody. Roger, saw your insurance vid, but are you able to get an accurate answer on how much your rate would be prior to buying a Tesla? That's the only unknown variable it needs to know before getting a Tesla. Yes, so what I would recommend is on average, you're going to see about $200 to $250 a month, maybe even more if you're a little bit younger. But what you could do is you could take a VIN off of websites like cars.com, maybe find a 2024 one or a 2024 Model Y, and then call your insurance company to give them that VIN and be like, hey, I'm thinking about buying this vehicle, but I want to know rates. And they'll give you a quote right over the phone. Like Progressive, those other companies will do that very easily. One second. Taka, why'd you sell your GTR? Any regrets about selling it? No, no regrets at all. I think I had a relapse when I bought my first Tesla. I missed like the exhaust noises because the first Tesla we got was a 2019 Model 3 Performance Stealth. And I guess I wasn't used. It was my first. Well, actually, no, it wasn't our first electric car because we had a BMW i3 before that. But just getting into a Model 3, it was very quiet, and I feel like I had a relapse. I needed exhaust noises, and so I went out and bought a GTR. Owned it for about 6 months, and then sold it and realized, Tesla is just the way, and it's a very fun car no matter what. Tanner, what's up? Thanks for coming in. Ignacio, I ordered a Model Y today, but forgot to use the referral link. Is there a way to add it before or at the delivery date? Unfortunately, there is not a way. Tesla is very, very stickler on that. They will not add it to your Tesla order at all. The only way is just to kind of forfeit that $250 deposit, maybe find an inventory one that has a better discount, and then order it with a referral link attached with that. And so, apologize, Ignacio, there's no other way. But for anybody else, if you are looking to get up to a $2,000 discount, click that referral link down below in the description first. Let it load on your browser, then shop for vehicles out there. Because once you get this green check mark that it's applied like right here, then you know it's already attached, and then you can proceed and pick any of the vehicles and get that extra inventory discount with the extra referral discount. In this next topic, this electric vehicle is free or almost free. I mean, take a look at the payments. When you see ads like this, $0 down, $0 a month. Shout out to Brandon for resharing this. This is on a 2024 Fiat 500e. I mean, $0 down, $0 a month, or $0 a month. Of course, if you look at the fine print, it does actually say taxes due at delivery. No other drive-ups or payments required. No payments during the full lease term. But the other flip side to this big disclaimer is that it is a 27-month one pay lease. So what's happening here is that you have to pay up all the different taxes on this vehicle up front to be able to drive it all the lot, which we don't know how much that could potentially be. Maybe it's $3,000, maybe it's $5,000, but either way, 27 months, maybe let's call it $5,000 for 27 months. That's like what, $100 to $200 a month. Not a bad deal at all. And so if you're just looking for a beater vehicle or a demo vehicle or something just a daily drive around town, maybe not go too far, this can be an interesting opportunity or a different vehicle that you could get out there instead of a Tesla. And so we do like our Teslas. I mean, we do like our vehicles that are Teslas with all the different technology. But when you've got a crazy deal like this, it kind of doesn't hurt to at least take a look at it and see what could potentially be out there. Nicholas, I'm thinking about getting a Model 3 with the referral discount. Yeah, go for it, Nicholas. I mean, there's definitely some deals. Definitely check out our deal spreadsheet down below in the description if you want to find some references of how much it could actually be discounted out there. Miraz finally got level 2 home charging installed. Now just to find a blue Model 3. Nice. Congrats on getting a level 2 home charger install. I would say that is definitely, if you do not have a dedicated level 2 charger at your home or work, I wouldn't recommend you buying an electric vehicle. You're not going to have a good time. You got to have a dedicated level 2 charger, whether it's at your house or work. And if you need one installed in the Southern California area, definitely hit up our friend Mario at Smart Plug EV. I really like Mario because he is a Tesla authorized installer. So you can see his Yelp page right here, 4.9 stars out of 43 reviews. And if you want to get a quote, definitely text him right here and ask for the dentist deal so that he can hook you up in the Southern California, Los Angeles area. We've made some videos with him before in the past, and he's very knowledgeable and can get you maybe $1,000 off depending on your city in Los Angeles or in the Southern California area to get you money back for installing a charger as well. So definitely hit up Mario, Smart Plug EV, and ask for the dentist deal so he knows where you're coming out from. Ortiz, will APR on used Teslas go down? I don't think so. They just raised it about 0.5% or 1%, so I don't think so. Don just picked up my demo Model 3 Performance. Need that foam mount and floor mats. Nice, Don. Congrats. Enjoy in good health. What was your deal, Don? I was curious. Tanner, taking delivery of Model 3 long range all-wheel drive with $5,000 discount or $4,800 discount on Saturday. Thanks for the tips. Tanner, nice job for sure. My question, Tanner, are you leasing it? Because that would be where the deal is 100%. Marcel, how many days does it take to complete the lease buyout? It's a good question. We don't actually know yet. I'm still talking to a couple of people that leased and are trying to lease or buy out the lease. We don't know how long it's actually taking them just yet, but we'll find out soon. And thank you all for dropping by. Thanks for hitting the like button, the comments and everything. In case you are wondering why there's giveaway in the title, we're doing a giveaway in December every single day in December. And it's a flash giveaway. So it starts one day and it ends the next day. Today's giveaway prize is a Jawa phone mount. I really like Jawa because we've got this phone mount in all of our Teslas and our past 3 Teslas as well. And it is probably the #1 accessory I use on a daily basis to mount that phone and charge it. So thank you to Jawa for sending us these 3 phone mounts that we're going to turn around and give away to 3 of you. Or we already have, today is the second day of the Jawa phone mount, and then tomorrow might be another one. So definitely stick around to the end of this live stream so you can figure out how to jump in. But the first thing you got to do is you got to hit that like button, because that is the first thing as part of the giveaway entry on how to enter into the giveaway to win the actual Jawa phone mount. In this next topic, owning a Tesla makes your life easier. Well, does it really though? Let's take a look at it. Shout out to Nick for posting this. Owning a Tesla makes your life way easier. You never have to worry about oil changes, transmission maintenance, catalytic converters, timing belts, exhaust systems, spark plugs, the list goes on and on. But a lot of this is like what are in ICE vehicles, right? And what actually needs maintenance. And I will say one thing that is for sure. When you buy an electric vehicle, when you buy a Tesla vehicle, I probably have really only gone to service for maintenance type of work, but really any of these other things, like I remember going to having like a BMW and going to get an oil change like every 3 months, 6 months, synthetic fuel, like $100, $200 a month. The list goes on and it gets pretty expensive. And that's why I always was leasing BMWs, because I just wanted to drive it for a year or two and not have to worry about any of the really expensive maintenance that is out there. But Tesla vehicles, they are a lot more maintenance free and also headache free. You just got to worry about, you don't even have to worry about brakes because it's got regenerative braking. So really it's just tires, cabin air filters, which they make it really easy. I just did a cabin air filter on our Model X that we've been having a year and a half now. And I like to change it every year because in the Los Angeles, Southern California area, the air quality isn't as good. And so the air filters, I feel like you can go through them a lot quicker. But we switched out that air filter, and all I did was I created a service appointment in the Tesla app, paid $50 for someone to come to our house. We weren't even home. We were actually out of the state, and they swapped the air filter in our driveway, swapped it out. I could watch them on the camera and then text it back when he was done, and then he was on his way. I will happily pay $50 and not go to any service center and get it done, because if you take it anywhere, that's going to cost you 1 to 2 hours of time and money. So that was a really cool story and a really cool way for how it saves you time and makes it a lot way easier for owning a Tesla vehicle. There's plenty of stories with this, and that's really where I feel like Tesla has really harnessed the mobile service and really their service center. It gets a lot of flack sometimes, but I do feel like it's way easier than some of these other service centers that could be out there. But let us know what your thoughts are. That's not even getting into like the autopilot systems, the technology, how predictive it is with the Tesla app and everything within the UI. There's on and on all the different ways that a Tesla vehicle can make your life easier. But let us know. People that have owned a Tesla, what are some stories? What are some ways that Tesla vehicles make your life easier? Down below in the comments so that other people can check it out and read about it. But let's jump into the live stream comments. Nicholas, when I see Model 3 inventory, why are demo prices higher than a new order? Ooh, I don't know then. Actually, that's kind of weird. Bro, I just realized they had a better deal in August, 1.99 for 72 months for Model 3. Now it's 3.99. Yeah, exactly. It fluctuates all the time, and that's where it's like tough to really time all these different things. But back then, there wasn't as big of inventory discounts, because right now, 2024 Model 3 long range all-wheel drive, that is where you're going to find the best deal on a Model 3, because that's where you're going to see a $5,000 discount. Let's go try and find one right now. Let's see if there's one in our local area. Here we go. 2024 Model 3 long range all-wheel drive. It's a black with black interior, $5,000 off. And the best thing with this one, that we're not even sharing the screen. The best thing with this one, that it's $5,000 off. You can see it right there. It's before the Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, where you can save an extra $1,000 to $2,000 off of a Tesla vehicle. All right. All right, well, let's jump into the live stream comments, or let's jump into the giveaway, because I know it's getting late for some of you out there on the East Coast. But thank you all for dropping by. Thanks for hitting the like button, the comments, and everything. This is the second day of the Jawa phone mount giveaway. I do have to give a big plug to Jawa. Definitely check out Jawa down below in the description for the discount link. This is literally my #1 recommended accessory for Tesla vehicles. I use it all the time. It charges my MagSafe phone, and I'm good to go. And there's other benefits as well, especially in that full self-driving autopilot sphere, if you get my drift on looking forward at the phone through the windshield and everything like that. But yesterday we did a video, and I think we asked a couple different questions on it. And of course, you got to like and comment and subscribe. But let's go ahead and pick or use our handy dandy YouTube comment picker to see who is the giveaway winner for yesterday's video. But let's see how many entries we had. 609 comments. Very cool to see. I think the record was like 1,000 comments. So we got to beat that record for the next one. But let's go ahead and pick the winner. And Bloomy, you have a Model Y soon, I hope. And your favorite restaurant is Ruth Chris. Blue Miley or Bloomy, congrats. Send me a DM on one of my socials, Instagram or Twitter, or even my email preferred, so that you can go ahead and claim your prize so we can get this shipped out to you. I'll go ahead and also respond to your comments so you know that this is actually real. But we got another one to kick off, and it's a flash giveaway. So when we kick off this giveaway today, it's going to be ending tomorrow. And so here is the exact follow steps that you need to do here. So it's for another Jawa phone mount. This is the third and last day of the Jawa phone mount, and then we'll figure out something else to give away. In fact, we're giving away a prize every single day in December, and the hint for the grand prize might actually be behind me in this stack of things over here. So you definitely want to stick around to the end. I don't know if I'm going to do it on December 25th or on December 31st. And on top of that, we actually have a calendar of all the different prize that we've jotted down in terms of ideas and what dates they're going to be given away for everything. And it's actually in our deal spreadsheet down below in the description if you want to check it out, plus see all the different deals that are out there. But here's the actual instructions. So the first thing is you got to hit that like and subscribe. I will check. That is the first and easiest thing to do. Please check out their website, Jawa. Check out their phone mount. Click around. Use our discount code Dennis if you want to place an order. And the question that you have to answer down below in the video comments, not the live stream comments, the video comments once the live stream ends. Is it okay to eat cereal for dinner? You got to answer that question. Is it okay to eat cereal for dinner in the YouTube video comment section? Of course, giveaway prize winner will be chosen tomorrow around probably 5:30 when I get back to our regular time. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.